everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me / kind of tutorial on this look right here. I did a full face of makeup. It is 8:30 in the morning, but I am excited because I'm going to go out with a friend and we're going to do a little bit of photo shoot in a really cool setting. I also want to mention that a portion of this video is kindly sponsored by St. Tropica. I am taking the 60-day hair challenge with their True Bloom hair growth vitamins, and I want you to take the hair challenge with me. You try this out for 60 days. You take one capsule every single day, guaranteed to have longer and stronger hair in 60 days. And if you don't, and you're like, oh, this isn't exactly what I wanted or the results I really wanted, then you get your money back. So it really is a win-win situation. Today is day one of me doing this challenge, and I will insert my before measurements. And then in 60 days, I will insert an after and do a follow-up video for you guys to show you how my hair grew. So I'm gonna show you measurements right now. Obviously my hair is long, but I typically really like long hair. This is long by, you know, a lot of people's standards, and it is long, like objectively, but I like my hair honestly to be down to like right here. I'm excited to try it, and I was super excited when they reached out to do a collaboration with me because this is vegan, it's drug-free, it's cruelty-free, it's allergy-free, plant and fruit-based. The 100% drug-free honestly is what really made me super excited to try it. Like, you look at the ingredients and it's like amla, hibiscus, bean powder, spinach, bamboo, like true food ingredients and nothing sketchy at all. So I'm really excited to see how this grows my hair. It's got so many great reviews. I'm so excited to be trying this out, and I want you guys to try it with me if you're so inclined. It's a full 100% money back guarantee if you don't see results, so it really is like a win-win situation. If you guys do want to try this, I do have a 10% discount code for you guys. It's Ashley St. Tropica, and I will have it in my description box below. Everything you need to know is in my description box below. But yeah, let's take the hair challenge together. So you take one capsule daily with plenty of water, or you can split it open to add to a beverage. So you can see it's kind of like the two-piece, and you can just open it and put it into water or drink if you don't want to swallow a pill. But cheers to good health and good hair. Obviously, if you have any underlying health conditions, consult with your doctor before you try any kind of vitamin. And yeah, I'm so excited to be taking the hair challenge. Thank you so much, St. Tropica, for sponsoring a portion of this video. And without further ado, if you guys want to see this get ready with me and we just kind of talk and chat, then let's go ahead and get on into it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I put my e.l.f. line and define eye tape on. Okay, so it's been a minute since I've started with the eyes because I haven't done like a full glam look in honestly a couple of months, I feel. So yeah, I am just going to take my Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow primer and I'm just going to prime my eyes. I couldn't film last weekend because I got my second COVID shot, and so I was not out. I didn't have like as bad of symptoms, but I was so fatigued the next day and I had a headache throughout the entire next week. So thank you to my family and friends who checked on me, because my biggest fear was like, oh my god, if like I'm like completely incapacitated, how am I gonna take care of the Werthers, my dog? So luckily I was okay and we were all good on that front, but totally worth it, if you know what I mean. I'm going to go in with an oldie but a goodie because I want to do something that's neutral-esque today. I'm gonna start with my BH Cosmetic Glam Reflections Gilded palette. I love this palette, it's so good. It gives me like desert vibes. I'm gonna start off with this transition shade right here. Really pretty neutral brown. I'm just going to buff that. I'm gonna do a wing today and falsies, but I'm not gonna do something super intense eyeshadow wise, like colors and whatnot. I'm just gonna kind of keep it minimal. And I've been like into matte looks lately. It's really weird. I'm gonna do a little bit of shimmer today, but when I've been doing eyeshadow, rarely, I mean, other than when I'm filming or maybe going out for like dinner or something, I've been like liking the matte look, and I never used to like matte looks at all. Like, I would always have to add a little bit of something, but I'm actually quite enjoying it now. I also feel like my brain isn't at full capacity right now because like, I don't know why. It's like so early, well, early to be filming. It's like 8 in the morning because my friend and I are actually gonna go to the 7 Magic Mountains, which I will insert a photo here. They're like these really colorful, tall rock stacks right outside of Vegas. If you drive from LA to Vegas, you'll see them on your way through. They're just like along the 15. Right in like Jean, which is like right outside of Vegas, and they're so beautiful, and we're like, let's have a photo shoot there because we both like to do content and stuff. She does like fashion and obviously I do beauty. Okay, then I'm gonna take this peachy shade right here and go in even deeper into the crease and just kind of working that together. Like I said, I want something neutral, so I don't want to like do anything too crazy on the eyes. But yeah, I'm excited to do that. It's been a while, honestly, since I've like literally had a photo shoot with anybody else, like years. But it'll just be fun to go out there. We wanted to go a little bit earlier. I mean, it's not like 6 or 7 in the morning, but hopefully there aren't going to be that many people when we get out there. And also because it is warming up in Vegas, we don't want to go when it's like super duper warm. And just on the outer corners, I'm going to apply this kind of medium tone brown. This is such a good travel palette too. Like honestly, the mirror is phenomenal. You could like literally prop it up like this. So tell me about your May. Tell me about how your year is going thus far. I feel like the last get ready with me I did was when I got back from Miami, like after Florida, like at the end of February, and we're already like mid-end of May, which is absolutely crazy. My best friend from 20 years, Connie, is coming to visit me Memorial Day weekend, which is super exciting. So I'm excited to have her. But other than that, you know, like life's just been good, fully vaccinated, just ready to have hot girl summer. Not hot girl summer. I mean, I don't really know what I'm talking about. Okay, then I'm going to take this champagne shade right here. And with my finger, I'm just going to put this on my lid. You'll see it's so bright and beautiful. Like, wow. My friend texted me last night. She's like, I have to get up at 7 tomorrow morning because if we're gonna go at 9, she's like, people are gonna think we're going to the club, but really we're just out here trying to take pictures. And I'm like, girl, yes, and ain't nothing to be ashamed about that, you know. I feel like this is like exactly what we need. We both have had like a very interesting week, and you know, sometimes it's good to just kind of do something for yourself. Okay, then I'm just gonna take that same brush we used for the darker brown. I'm just going to mesh that together. My eyeshadow part is done for my upper lid. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner. I'm going to use my ColourPop liquid liner in the shade Numero Uno, and honestly, I know I mentioned this in a favorites video, but I haven't done winged liner, like full-on wing liner with like a whole ass look in so long that I forgot I had this, which is good. So I'm going to do this, and yeah, I'm gonna move you over here. Yay, okay, so hard part number 1 is over, aka my wings. My lashes are gonna be part 2. So for now, I'm gonna move on to the face, and I'm actually gonna try out this new product. This is the e.l.f. Mint Melt, that's a tongue twister, Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer. I tried it a couple of times before and I really like it. It reminds me of the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I'm just gonna do 2 pumps. You can see the consistency is very similar. And it's definitely one of those ones where you rub it into your skin and then it becomes tacky. I don't think it's as sticky as the Milk one, but it still leaves a nice consistency and tack to your face. Like I'm touching it now, you can hear like, can you guys hear that? I'm putting my face next to my mic. Obviously today will be a good test on longevity, but yeah, it smells like mint. It feels very cooling on the skin, and I love this packaging. Honestly, when I saw it in store, I was like, I have to get this, and I know it's been around for a couple months now, but I also bought the Mint Melt like face washing poof makeup remover towelette thing, and I am so excited to try that. Let's do foundation. So for foundation today, I wanted to demonstrate this guy right here. I'm gonna do a pump of my Jouer Essential High Coverage Foundation in the shade Latte. This goes a super long way, so I'm just gonna do 1 pump, and then I'm going to do 1 pump of my LA Girl Blue foundation mixer. I hauled this recently. I'm just going to do 1 pump like this because this shade in the shade Latte is very yellow, and even though I am tan, like it's going to look way too yellow compared to my face. So you can see I'm just going to mix that, and this is so full coverage. I honestly might need a little bit more of this blue because I don't want it to look too yellow, so I'm just gonna do a little bit more of this blue, just like right on here. You can honestly mix it. I'm too lazy to mix it. I always just do everything on my brush, and then I just like blend it into my skin like this. When I blend this foundation on top, I don't know if it's because the primer is tacky, I almost feel like I have to pat it instead of swiping it because I'm getting a little bit of resistance when I like swipe it. I don't know if that's in my head, and I actually don't even think I'm gonna spot conceal, which is great because this is already so full coverage and I don't want to have as much stuff on my face, which is the benefit of a full coverage foundation, because even though you think it's like so much, you actually end up doing less and you get more. So I only did 1 pump for my whole face. It looks like a full thing, and it is, so that's why I'm not going to do any like spot concealing or anything. So it's good on that regard. I also forgot how full coverage this foundation is. It's so nice though. Okay, then I am going to highlight my skin just because that is like a necessity in my opinion. So I'm just going to take a brightening concealer. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer, and this is in the shade medium peach, and I'm just gonna do a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, 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 and some around my scar. Barely any concealer, and then I'm just going to blend.
One hour later.
And then one final thing of the brush just to make sure everything is nice and blended in seamlessly. Okay, then obviously to highlight further underneath my eyes, I'm gonna take my Ofra Brightening Banana Powder and I'm just going to set under the eyes. My face is already pretty set. I forgot how nice and matte this foundation is. Down my nose. Also, I'm just gonna do a little bit under here. I don't think I have time to really bake today, so I'm just not going to. And then on the rest of my face, because I want this makeup to last in the sun or as long as possible while I'm outside, I'm gonna take my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. And instead of setting it on a brush, I'm going to take my velour puff and press it into your skin. And because you're using like a denser poof, you're able to apply more and like have it sink more into the skin. So I'm just going to press like this. 2 fingers, old-fashioned way of setting your face with a poof. And this will really make sure it sticks. And look how smooth this side looks compared to this side. This powder really does a great job of doing that. And then just on a brush, I'm just going to swirl the rest of it on my chin and neck like this. Okay, so powder is on. We can move on to bronzer. Honestly, I feel like I should maybe contour a little bit. I'm just gonna take my Essence contouring palette like this, and then on this jewel fiber brush right here, I'm just going to barely run this right in this area right here, just kind of creating a little bit of definition before I apply bronzer, and then down the sides of my nose. Then I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Island Ting. This is such a good bronzer. It's very forgiving. I did a whole bronzer collection video. If you want to see that, I will link that below. And I'm going to do a blush collection very soon because I feel like that's one of the major categories that I haven't done yet. And I've gotten so many cream blushes. So I will be filming that for you guys soon. I'm just going to bronze up my face and then also my neck down here. See, my face looks so yellow on camera, but it like doesn't in person. It looks like completely the same as my body. I don't know. The lighting is so weird sometimes. Okie dokie. And then for blush, I'm going to take my Buxom Wanderlust blush in the shade Dolly. This is a primer infused formula, so it's going to last all day. It's going to be really good. If you want to see me do a full face of like long wearing makeup or how I make my makeup last all day, I will link that video down below as well. I did it like last summer. But I include a lot of like helpful tips and tricks to like make your makeup last longer. I know because things are opening up again, which is great, and we're going out, and you know, it's starting to get warmer again. We obviously want our makeup to be looking A1. So I will link that below as well for your viewing pleasure if you would like. Lots of blush, because even though this is a primer infused formula, blush is always the one thing that like disappears off my face the first. And even though this one is really good at staying on longer than most, like I always like to put a lot more. I mean, this is not even a lot, but I always like to put a decent amount before I do anything else. Okay, and because I don't want this video to be 85 years long, I'm gonna do my brows off camera and pop my lashes on, and then I will be right back.
Many hours later.
Okay, so I'm back with my brows on, but not my lashes, because I wanted to show you guys. I recently went on Amazon and I bought this huge pack of 15mm lashes. They were like 10 bucks and there's 14 pairs. And it had nothing but really great reviews. They're so pretty, like, and so fluffy. So I am just going to trim off like this part right here. That's good. And then I'm going to apply a little bit of my Kiss Lash Couture lash glue. I have to like hurry up because I still have to do my hair. Thin line of adhesive is on. I'm gonna let that dry for a second while I highlight my face and my brow bone. I'm going to take my Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop highlighter. This is such a good highlighter, and I think it's discontinued, but it's so good. A really pretty peachy shade curated by Jaclyn Hill many years, well, not many years ago, but definitely not a new product in the industry, but it's so good. It's going to highlight my nose like that, highlight my cheekbones. By the way, I already did set down my face once with my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, just as a preliminary kind of like set down for everything, but I am going to set my face again. I just wanted to do one layer first so you can see how pretty that glow is. And then I'm going to highlight the brow bone as well in the inner corner. I'm just going to take this pencil brush and I'm going to do right here and right here and right here. I'm going to tight line my eyes first. I'm going to take this LA Girl Shockwave liner and I'm just going to put that on my tight line so it kind of blends everything together. And then on my lower lash line, which actually we should do before I put on falsies. I always like doing it before I put on falsies. I'm going to go back into my BH Cosmetics palette and I'm just going to take this dark brown right here again. Just lightly. Well, it's not dark brown. It's like a medium brown. Because this isn't super dark, I'm being kind of liberal with it and, you know, not making it so exact. But it adds a nice layer of warmth, as you can see, which I really like. So now I am going to apply the falsies. Oh my god, that popped on so easily. Wow. I really like that. What do you guys think? It's obviously like a nice little dramatic moment, but I like how like curly my lashes look. Like that's really nice. These applied so easily, I'm shook. I didn't even have to like wiggle the edges in place. It was literally like boop, and then it was on. Yeah, so my advice is you definitely want to make sure you're trimming these before you put it on, and then it's like super easy and good. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of mascara on the top and bottom lashes to blend everything in. Okay, we're almost done. Now it's just time for the lips. I'm going to go in with, you guessed it, my Morphe Sweet Tea lip liner. I need to sharpen this. Okay, and then I'm going to take this half-caked lipstick in the shade Theme Song, which is a really pretty, like, pinky shade. And then one final set. I'm going to start with my Maven Beauty Rose Water Setting Spray right on top. All right, and there we have it, you guys. I am going to go ahead and get dressed and get ready. My hair looks an absolute mess. Thank you so much for watching this Get Ready With Me. I hope you guys enjoyed this like laid back kind of video where I did a full face of makeup at 8 in the morning. Let me know what you want to see from me next. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in my next one. Mwah. Bye.